So a question on my podcast on YouTube had me thinking about existence. Their statement was about the Noah Ark video that I did concerning Genesis 5 and 6 and how the ark was not that big of a ship. They were amazed that there wasn't a big ship and that cruise ships are twice as big. What does that have to do with existence? You see, for those people living during their time frame, they mostly sailed along rivers, small lakes, big lakes, and a little bit around the Mediterranean Sea. So their ships just weren't that big. So their knowledge of the world just wasn't that great. So when you're writing this story about a flood and getting two of every animal in every kind, you are actually limited to the number of animals that you know about. They didn't know about penguins. They didn't know about tigers. They didn't know about kangaroos. They didn't know about koalas. They didn't know about sloths. They didn't know about black panthers. They didn't know about anacondas. They didn't know about coyotes. They didn't know about porcupines. There's a whole slew of animals that they just didn't know about. So to them, those animals didn't exist. Therefore, it's easy for them to say two of every kind because for them, maybe there's only 300 different kinds. So the 20,000 whatever number kinds of animals were around the planet during that time frame, they would not have known. It would not have existed for them. So this non-existence for them meant that it didn't exist at all. I think about it in the same concept that if a person on another side of the planet who does not know me, to them, I don't exist, nor to me, they don't exist. But the true reality of it all is they truly exist just as I truly exist. Therefore, when you write a story that's only based on your limited knowledge of your limited region, then the story is going to fit your limited knowledge of your limited region, which should let people know that these stories are not meant to be a story for everyone around the world, but just for those people in that limited area with that limited understanding, that limited knowledge. But instead, people have tried to force this information to be the true documentation of the world, regardless of the fact that we know that these people just did not have the mental capacity, the mental knowledge of everything that was going on in the world, in the universe. So what does that mean to you in your existence? It means that the truth of what somebody said 2, 3, 4,000 years ago may not necessarily be the truth. And so that your existence on this planet, based on some Geppetto god dangling you like strings, may not be your real existence. Just because these people have called themselves the chosen people as a good title and marketing ploy doesn't mean that you have to fall in line with that. You are amazing. You are great. You are your own divine self. And that knowledge will help you in the long run. Grow. You exist.